Eric was my assistant when I was director of theater, and he helped move us, our offices, from the old auditorium to the Strairwood Theater during that very cold Christmas of 1980. Or was it 1979, 1980?
Actually, it was 1977.
1977.
Because this is the 30th anniversary.
Oh, well, 1977. I knew that I was just testing.
I know where you're
Okay.
Moving on.
Terry Williams heading up the program. Tom Carlisle teaching acting. Royal Hallbrook, our shop foreman, who taught me a lot, and taught me a lot what not to do so I didn't hurt myself backstage. Carol Colburn, who was insistent that I learn how to make this part of a dress shirt right here. I can't even remember what it was called, but I worked my butt off on that, and I got a B. That was good for me.
My favorite show at UNI was Fortinbras Gets Drunk, that Jay directed, and I remember the stage had these puffy white pillows on a rake stage, a strong rake and big puffy pillows. But so it looked like the most fun stage on which to play. But when you got up there and bounced around, you figured out pretty quickly that the way it was put together, there were staples sticking up all over the place underneath these big puffy pillows. So you'd kind of bounce around and fall on these pillows, and then every few minutes in this one rehearsal they'd say, "Hold on, we've got another one," and they'd come out with hammers and hammer these staples down, which were protruding into people's skin. So it was a very deceptive, puffy stage with sharp staples sticking out. But the show was great. The show was great. We recovered.
Oh, we're starting. Okay, we're rolling. Okay. Hi, it's me again, Eric Bortson, class of '81. Well, since the last time we talked, Terry, I am now at Terry's house in Michigan, and I'm pleased to reintroduce to the world Mr. Jim Faust. And yes, Jimmy and I, we are still good friends.
I just wanted to make known at this time, too, that I never graduated from UNI.
It's not too late.
I was here 18 years ago to direct The Marriage of Bet and Boo, and I had a very happy experience then. So aside from the snow and the cold, I'm having a wonderful time being back here.
Coming back to UNI to work on Death of a Salesman has been a fantastic experience. It feels a little bit homey, really comfortable, but also completely different, having a number of years of professional work under my belt. In a lot of ways it's like coming home, and in a lot of ways it's like working on another show in a long line of many.
It's been crazy. It's been really great. Everybody's just been wonderful. It's you know, you can just walking into this building, you just feel it, just passion all over the place, and it feels. I mean, it was my home for 4 years, for 18 hours a day, and it's great to be back.
First of all, being able to do this marvelous play, and of course to do a role that I have wanted to do probably most of my adult life, to work with such talented and creative people, and also to be part of the larger event, which has been designed to honor the people for whom the theater was named. Although I only know Stan Wood, I guess I consider Stan Wood my earliest mentor.
It's been great. The level of enthusiasm that they have brought to this project, everyone's been very passionate about it. They've all been working very, very hard for such a long time, and it's coming together in just a fabulous way.
Well, I mean, since essentially I cast the alums that I was going to...
maximum time permitted to record.
There was just a technical difficulty, don't let that bother you. So, since I cast the alum actors that I was going to work with, that's been really wonderful. I mean, I haven't seen Mary in, I guess, at least 30 years. And she is a pleasure to work with. She was she doesn't like me to say it, but she was a ballsy actress when I remember her in New York, and she still is. Jay has proved to be, he has been the biggest ham, trying to pad his part up. This is like a 5-minute part into like a half hour if he can. He's like the Gallagher of actors, but he's been a pleasure, really. But that feeling of accomplishment in terms of a group, of working at, you know, at a higher level than usually we can work in educational theater.
The other day I was coming through the shop, and Eugenia Furno, who's one of our alums who's back helping us with paint, was standing in the corner talking to Katrina Sandvik and Steve Gilliam, and then Dick Devon walked by in the background, and it was like Lost or something, where all of a sudden time has been unhinged and people are traveling back and forth. So it's just great to see them, and I did have that moment saying, wow, if, you know, Katrina had been here at the same time that Eugenia had been here, they would have had a tremendous time together. Maybe not as much fun as Molly Mullen had, or Margaret Willoughby had when she was here with the Wild Women. I know you're all out there. I'm delighted that you've come back. I hope you've enjoyed the show and enjoyed talking to each other while you've been here. Have a good time. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much for coming. And one more thing. Write a check!